the relationship expert, Simone.
Hello.
Hello. So, Simone, if you are afraid and a little bit nervous, what is the best way to do it? Do you go out? Do you invite them to dinner with your folks, or what do you do?
Definitely do not do it in your own home, because it's just far too intimate and all the spotlight is going to be on your boyfriend or girlfriend, because there's no escaping, there's no distractions.
Right.
So I would make it as low key as you can, because it is a really intense moment, because you do want your friends and your parents to like the person that you're dating. So I think make it really, really low key.
Right.
It can be a little bit difficult, but surely if you're that worried about it, it's got to indicate that the relationship's not really going to make it in the long term.
I think the case that you mentioned about Peach's boyfriend, I thought that was really interesting, because why is there a hesitancy on his part? And I do agree, and there tends to be, when you're at the beginning of the relationship, you said it yourselves, it's always so fabulous, you know, that's why you get so many PDA, public displays of affection, when you're going around. But I think it's you've got to ask your question, are you embarrassed? Are you really into them? If you are into them, you'll want the whole world to know about it. And actually, if you're a bit hesitant, are you hiding something? Did your tongue slip somewhere where it shouldn't have done on a Friday night?
Oh.
So is there something you're hiding personally? What about if you're larging it up that you're the big hot shot and actually you're not? so it depends. I think there's always a reason, and it doesn't always have to be sinister.
What?
But it could be you have a very critical mum or a critical dad. So, but I think there's always a reason, and you do need to ask, and you do need to ask yourself or your partner.
Why do you care so much what they think, honestly, really?
Because we're all a little bit narcissistic. So we see our partners as extensions of ourselves. So if they are adored by other people, then it means that actually you're accepted as well. And that's why we care. And also because we have such an investment in them, and it can cause a whole load of problems, because you know what it's like if you're going to see your best mate and you don't like their hubby or their boyfriend. It's not as good. We all want it to be in our fantasy world so lovely and happy. But I think it gets into a completely different realm when you're, being introduced to Angelina. And quite frankly, who can blame Peach's girl up for saying, please introduce me? I'd be like that. I'd be uncool.
Yeah, that is the real statement of intent if you introducing someone like Peaches to them too, because then it's like, yeah, this is serious stuff.
Absolutely, but I mean, I think you've made a really good point, Ian. You always, rounding points for Ian, you always ask them. I think you've got to be serious. When you introduce someone to your parents, it means that you have to be serious. Don't put that person through it, don't put yourself through it. It's just too much effort. And also, the thing is with Peaches, her dad's got Geldof. She has been around stars all her life, so he shouldn't be embarrassed. I'm sure she will be. She's pretty cool, isn't she? Yeah. So I'm sure she'll be pretty cool.
Have you ever been embarrassed by a partner?
Well, in the past,
why not?
In the past, in colossal ways, yes. But now, in this current relationship, I'm the one doing the embarrassing things, because I'm the sex therapist. So, taking me to dinner parties, my husband is always like that. Oh no! Are you picking people apart?
Oh, you're doing this. Well, that must mean that.
Exactly.
That's why I like Julia Roberts so much, because she did get with that Love It, and he was a bit of a that's what I like, because she went through that, didn't she? Thank you very much, Simone.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll be back after the break with loads more life from Sudio.
Where did you get it from? Where? Miles.